A lot of things about this game, okay, are psychological. What I mean by that is that you need to understand when you're playing tank, what does the enemy team see? What does the enemy team think? And these things are very, very subtle. Well, let me explain them. These are the enemy, right? These are the enemy over here, right? And basically, my team is coming from here. You understand? So everybody's coming down, right? My team. And my team wants to get in so they can attack. And these motherfuckers, okay? They have, see over there? It's easy for them to just kill everybody coming through the door, right? But now look at something, okay? Sometimes you say, oh dude, you're being useless as tank, you're being useless, you're doing nothing at all, right? Because I look like I'm doing nothing at all, right? But so a lot of them you can see me just do something like this. Right? Right? And they, oh, this is so useless, man. Right? But like, look at these motherfuckers. Right? Then when they see me do that, they're annoyed, right? Because I'm tickling them, I'm annoying them, right? And I'm playing on my corner, and I'm bumping myself, so they can't really hit me. So they're not annoyed. And let's look at their POV. What do these guys see when that happens?
Analyze
right? That's what they're playing soldier or whatever.
Man's been
right?
taking LTAs all night.
This is this guy's POV. This is his experience with the game, right? Now, if he's like this the whole time, right? Then my team has way more space to walk in and have a bigger concave of attack. The most important thing to create as a scenario. So basically, whenever you're playing tank, your role isn't to do damage or kill anybody. Most of the time, if you can create this environment for your team, you will win the game for free. So sometimes you can do almost 0 damage as tank, and your team's gonna win because you know what you're doing. Because you're modeling the battlefield. You understand? You're modeling it, and that's like super valuable for your team. You remember when we were playing with Train? Maybe as the VOD. Alright, let me give you a good example. So this is gonna give you a good example, okay, of how this map usually offers you one of the biggest on attack. The biggest attack concave out there, right? On almost any map. Because of how spacious the map is, right? But with Trent on our team, we couldn't fucking breathe on attack, which is insane for Gibraltar. Because of how bad of a job he was doing at creating space, which is not, it's not that he's bad. It's just that he's just bad at that.
Genji slow.
This Overwatch is actually pretty good. What he's doing right now is actually pretty decent.
Sojourn's dead.
Oh, no way! Sorry about that. You guys hear me now or not? Okay, so the problem that we have here, right, is that... Okay, let me explain it. Here, you want to choose what you want to do, right? You either want to be effective at getting picks, right? Which is hard, or you want to do the right thing for your team in creating space. The problem right now is that he's going for picks and he's not getting them, and 2 is not creating space. So nothing's happening. Sorry. I was in my head for a little bit. I'm flipping out. It's actually pretty decent. Pick here is really good. It's actually pretty decent.
They're not happy. I'll tell you that.
The problem with that though is that since we all die at the same time, it's valuable unless he dies later. So okay. So let me explain this. Something sometimes is so bad it becomes good, right? The correct play here, believe it or not, is to go further into their team, into their spawn, right? And make the enemy come back to you, so they lose all the space and all the footing. Because your plays is so fucking bad that it starts becoming good, right? Because then they're losing all their footing and their positioning, and you have a chance at getting a pick somehow. But by doing this, he closes the gap to them, doesn't get a pick, and doesn't buy any time for anybody. Does that make sense? So basically, him dying on purpose almost would have been really good for our team if he just died the correct way. Yeah, this is what takes this really bad though.
Felix Bog 3 years. Almost.
See this? See this,
I am in
right?
the jungle
See this?
xQc.
How did I explain this?
Sadly, I don't think anybody cares, little bro.
All this space is free for you to walk towards, right? But he doesn't want to explore these options. So instead, he stays back, right? And what does that create for our team? This is the POV of our team DPS. Like, this is the window that they have to attack. Why would the enemy stay over there and now use the core over here? You cannot work with this. It's impossible. So you would have to position yourself forward. You want to put your body forward. You want to make the enemy. You want to make the enemy feel like you're there, man. Sometimes just looking like you're threatening is enough threat for your team to do something with it. Does that make sense?